Okay, so here's a Shadows over Innistrad draft. So, cards I like here. I like Sin Prodder. I think it's solid, provides you with a lot of card advantage if it's not dealt with. Griffspoon, very strong card, I think. I think it's good in almost every white base deck. Maybe not so good in blue-white, but I don't really like blue-white anyway. Raven Inspector I love, but that's kind of the card I want to pick to put in my white deck. Maybe third, fourth pick. This can lead to some very good red decks, but I haven't had much success with red decks recently. Voldaren Deal is also good, so like these cards, like good red cards, good white cards. Green is a bit more underwhelming. I'm gonna go with Griffspoon because I like that kind of deck, and I think it's slightly better than Sin Prodder. Like I like that you can mill this card and then just bring it back from your graveyard and cards and stuff like that. And follow it up with potentially Veteran Cathar. I think it's a good 2-drop. It would go good in green white humans if we get it. The thing is, like, the powerful cards in this pack are the Duelist, Vessel, Mangler, and I think this is a strong card. It's just blue black's not a very good combination. I think Rattle Changes is also fine. I think for me it's between the Cathar or the Vessel. The Vessel's good. You can mill this and then you can bring it back. Cathar, in green white. It's kind of not great that we picked two different colored cards at the start, but it's also fine. There's just no good white in here. I do like Stitch Mangler, but I also don't like blue white that much. But maybe that's irrational. At GP Barcelona, I picked up 6 Stitched Manglers for my deck, and it just didn't seem to do much. People kept playing like cards which made multiple creatures, like Spirits or like Devil's Playground and cards like that, where I was like, it doesn't matter if I lock down one of your guys. I guess Devil's Playground is a 6-mana spell, and it shouldn't get to that point. Like, Forsaken Sanctuary would be good in kind of like a Abzan Delirium deck, so I might take it. Otherwise, I'm looking at Confront the Unknown, which is much better in the kind of green-white aggressive deck. But I'm going to take Forsaken Sanctuary, I think, because yeah, like these colors always seem to go together, I think. The rest of the cards are pretty medium. I mean, these cards are, I don't really like Pale Rider that much. Here I might take the Confront or the Scavenger. Kind of wish I had the Vessel now. I like Confront in almost every deck, so I think I'm going to take it. I think I like it better than Devilthorn Fox. I don't think I'm going to be like aggressive deck. Devilthorn Fox is good with Griffspoon though, but Confront just like replaces itself, and yeah, I think that's what I'm going to pick. So here I can take the green-black card, Intrepid Provisioner, which is good with if we go into some kind of human aggressive deck. Stoic Builder, which is good with these kind of cards as well. I think I'm going to take the Provisioner. I think it's got the highest upside. Problem is that green-white has so many 4-drops that it's not so important, but this is one of the good ones, I guess, so I'm going to take it. The other coloured cards, I guess, like Hullpack Wolf's fine. Silent Observer is not the worst. Why are these like got weird art? Is red open? That's the question. Would red green play? Might take Ravenous Bloodseeker just because it has such a high upside. The problem is like it doesn't really synergize with anything in red green. But it might just be powerful enough to take. Like otherwise we're missing out on like a Vessel, and I think we don't necessarily need this Vessel. I'm gonna take the Bloodseeker. She's got the highest upside, I think. And here, they're good red cards, blue cards. This draft's gone like a bit, just all over the place. Maybe I just take Tormenting Voice and see kind of that being okay, potentially. Take the Neonate. Maybe I could see the Stentia Masquerade wheeling, but I'm not even sure. I don't think I'm gonna get much red pack 2 because of the Voldaren Duelist. The Neonate is more upside with vampires. This is just like a standard 2-drop. I'm gonna take the Neonate, I think. Alright, got the Masquerade. It's good with Neonate and Bloodseeker. Maybe that's the direction I want to go. These picks were a bit terrible, but yeah. I'm not sure what I could have done. Senseless Rage goes well with these, so I'm actually going to pick it up. And I think I might take Stern Constable. I might want to be like a very down close to the ground red-white aggro deck. I like Nahiri's Machinations in that, and I like the 4/1 Vampire in that as well. I guess I could take this. Running a lot of auras, I think there's more auras here than other kind of cards. I'm gonna take this Hound. Potentially we end up red-black, and it's like playable. It's even good with, I say good, but it's like, it's playable with Stentia Masquerade. It could be that we just, red-black splashing white for the Griffspoon. I think these red picks were like kind of important. What was the other card there? It was the Gibbering Fiend. I think Neonate's much better with Masquerade, so I'm going to try and get together a more synergy kind of deck. Problem is the 2 Voldaren Duelists were taken, but I still think, and also the Sin Prodder as well, so I'm not going to see much red this pack. This is very interesting. I think I'm going to pick one of the red cards, just to stay on that theme. And I think I'm going to take the Fiery Temper. It's just, I think the best one out of all of these. Because I want to be, a kind of a quick, aggressive deck. And this works with, like, Ravenous Bloodseeker very well. I don't want to, like, if I knew I was red-black, I think I'd still take the Fiery Temper, but this is looking good. It's just that, I might want to be red-white 2-drops and stuff. So I'm going to take Fiery Temper. Okay, here's interesting. Do quite like Bloodman Vampire and hopefully the Machinations wheels. I think Bloodman Vampire is good with, Stentia Masquerade, Ravenous Bloodseeker. It's potentially wrong. I should take something like Angelic Purge, but still I don't know if I'm, red-white or if I'm going to be black to try and wheel like these nobles which work with the Masquerade. When I say work with the Masquerade, I mean like they're vampires. I think I'm going to take the Bloodman Vampire. And then we get this pack. So either Deadweight or Accursed Witch. So black's definitely coming this way. Could even pick like a Wicker Witch. I think Accursed Witch is very powerful, so I think I'm going to take it over Deadweight. And Deadweight's kind of good to trade down, I guess. I guess, like, playing it on a creature and then attacking, it's pretty good, but this is a good aggressive card because it hits for 4 and starts draining your opponent. Do I have enough to make Firehound good? Or do I want a card like Embry Wolf? Could I have been like some sweet red-blue deck? I don't know. I like Pyrehound with the double strike card as well, so I'm kind of looking into that, especially since this isn't really much of a 2-drop. It's just like a 1-2. I think I'm going to take the Pyrehound. I think it's higher upside. Here I'm going to take Gibbering Fiend. I want 2-drops in this deck. You know, Strength of Arm's good, but I'm still not sure if I'm white or black. What cards would I like? Some kind of like cheap pump spells. I need a few more creatures. If the Machinations wheels, I think I'm more likely to be heading to red-white. Got 3 creatures down here. Got 1 creature here. I think I'm going to take the Howlpack Wolf. Because I still don't know if I'm playing white or not. There's beefy creature. Can't block, but I'm not really looking to block. Bloodmad Vampire or Sanguinary Mage. That's interesting. I think I'm more worried about getting 2s, and Sanguinary Mage is also good with Sincere Masquerade, so I'm going to focus on the 2s, I think. With Bloodmad Vampires. I'm going to take the 2. Okay, here's another interesting one. Do I take another Senseless Rage? Or Grotesque Mutation? Senseless Rage is pretty good with Bloodseeker. I think I'm going to go in on this. It's not so good with Pyrehound though. But yeah, I'm going to... Here, it's interesting. Rush of an Adrenaline or Malevolent Whispers. I'm going to take the Malevolent Whispers because it's more of a unique card. Maybe I do play white and I end up having the other cards to make use of. Whereas the Threaten effect is actually pretty powerful in this format, I think. Alright, I'm going to take the Machinations and maybe play white. So it lets me play Stone Constable for all of these madness cards that I kind of want to play. What don't I want to play against? Dissension, Ignorance? I don't think I'm ever playing. This might be a reasonable deck for it because I'm going to hate the Rise from the Tides, I think. This might be a reasonable deck for Dissension because like all of my cards are pretty cheap, so having one at the end of the game is not the worst. I'd like to pick up some kind of cheap cards. Burn from Within's good in this deck, obviously, because it can help. It can be a mana sink to burn them out from at the end of the game. I want more 2-drops and 1-drops, I think. Arlen Cord, I don't know if she's worth anything, but probably not too much. Arlen Cord's fine, but I've actually found her to be less than impressive a lot of the time. So I'm going to go with Burn from Within. Instantly regret being white. But the thing is, like, this guy, is he even good in my deck? I don't really think so. I think I want the Uncaged Fury. It's good with Pyrehound, Sanguinary Mage. I have a lot of combat tricks. I kind of just want creatures. There just aren't any for some reason. Dual Shot's fine. Was green open in the first? In the first pack. It kind of dried up pretty quickly. I like Dual Shot. It's good with Pyrehound. This is a hard one. Thing is, I think I just want Sanguinary Mage. As weird as it is, I don't think I want to be playing this. I mean, it's strong, but I think I just want to put like these senseless rages on my guys and just attack and kill them that way. like, I think there's a real danger of not having enough um, early game that I'd rather pick them up for sure, and rather than have this other guy who is good, but you know it's really bad if I have too many late game cards. Here's an interesting decision. I go with. I mean, it's not really that interesting. This is just like some random 3/2. I guess this guy busts my entire team, which is pretty good. How many vampires do I have? Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not even that many. But I guess this guy's just reasonable with like my 3/1. I think I'm gonna play Inspiring Captain. Yeah, I like the Neonate. Do I like the Neonate better than Constable? I like it with the Stentia Masquerades and the Senseless Rages. Although, I guess Constable also does that. I'm gonna take the Neonate because of the Masquerade. I'll take Expose Evil. That card might come in handy. And I'll play a Militant Inquisitor, I think, over Magmatic Chasm. Yeah. Murderous Axe. I'll take it, but maybe Ethereal Guidance is actually pretty good with these Menace guys, so I'm going to take this. There's matchups where I think it would actually be fine. Maybe I want this like as Lava Axe. Seems kind of terrible. But I play Shard of Broken Glass. Works with Militant Inquisitor. I think I'm more likely to play Shard of Broken Glass than I am to play the other card. So here I want to cut some non-creature spells, I think. Expose Evil. I don't even know if Machinations is good here. I think Masquerade is better. Because my guys aren't very big at all. I don't have the mana to spend on the Machinations. Whereas Masquerade works better with like these guys. I can probably run 16 lands. Is this a good this is a good curve? Just like a block. Yeah, and I get to pick up a Magmatic Chasm anyway. I think this deck is very all-in, but no, I don't think I've drafted a deck this all-in before. Do I like Ethereal Guidance? I don't think I have enough creatures for it to be good. Do I like Kaya Hound? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's kind of very mediocre. Maybe, Expose Evil is just better. Kind of like Expose Evil. There's a chance that I don't play 2 Senseless Rages. Is having Firehound worse than Senseless Rage? Senseless Rage. It's really only good with Raven's Bloodseeker and Stern Constable. What I play instead? Dual Shot. Ethereal Guidance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This card seems very, very mediocre. But I might just need it as a creature. This deck seems pretty poor actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Was the Constable better with than the Neonate. I feel like I just have to steal games with the Masquerade. And is this fine? I don't know. It's hard to tell. I think this is okay. It's far from great. 10-6. 10-6 seems okay. Maybe this is the wrong build as well. I like Ethereal Guidance with Neonates, but it means like I basically don't trade. I can't really even trade, right? Like, Expose Evil, Magnetic Chasm, take out a Senseless Rage for a Magnetic Chasm, and then board in Senseless Rages against guys who can't deal with it. That might be the right play. It's difficult. I think I'm gonna go like this, and then just see if I can surprise people with Senseless Rages, and then when they bring in more kind of they're not gonna bring in more spot removal, but they're more prepared for it. I'll bring in stuff like Magnetic Chasm or Dual Shot. Although I think they're gonna be more likely to just kill my guys because they know that I'm an aggressive deck, so they just trade 1 for 1. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's, you know,